Hey, hi there. I'm Raleigh Brown. This is another curve flattening concert, number 535. And I guess now they're saying the curve is all flattened. I don't know if I agree, but I can see that May 1st is supposed to be a landmark. So, hello to Slim Edelman and Warren Bendler and Janelle and Donna Greenberg. And I'm sure others will show up here too. Charlie the dog is with me. He's a little bit in the doghouse. If I turn here, you can see him behind me there. He's on his chair right back there. And Charlie displayed a new behavior today, which he hadn't displayed before. It was the rolling in deer shit behavior. But so he's had a sponge bath and a good cleansing to the extent that I could do that. And he's here with us today. So Deb Levy Clark is here, and Debbie Moore, and Rhonda Scott Merrick, and Bunny Barnes, and my good buddy Jim Moore, and Mike Verbeck, Carol Pred, and Steve Davidson, among others. So let's have a little cloink action here. A good day to you in the spirit of good coffee and good guitars. Hopefully good guitar playing. Fingers are crossed. Good well-meaning dogs, and well-meaning and aromatic dogs. And good friends and community above all. And Charlotte Cantrell is here, and S.A. Tudhope. And let me see if I can find my cursor and see if I missed anybody else. Helene Tober Fowler and David Arthur Radcliffe and Jim Greco and Ken Nashif and Ann Mintz, Linda Worster. I think that's everybody. And I apologize if I miss any of you. I try to get everybody, so. In the early morning rain, with $1 in my hand and an aching in my heart, and my pockets full of sand. Well, I'm a long way from home, and I miss my loved ones so. In the early morning rain, with no place to go, out on runway number 9, big 707 set to go. But I'm out here on the grass, where the cold wind blows. Well, the liquor tasted good, and the women all were fast. There she goes, my friend, she's a-rolling down at last. Hear the mighty engine roar, see the silver wings on high. She's away and westward bound, high above the clouds she'll fly, where the morning rain don't fall, and the sun always shines. She'll be flying o'er my home in about 3 hours' time. Now this old airport's got me down, it's no earthly good to me, 'cause I'm stuck here on the ground, cold and drunk as I might be. You can't jump a jet plane like you can a freight train. So I'd best be on my way in the early morning rain. You can't jump a jet plane like you can a freight train. So I'd best be on my way in the early morning rain. The Early Morning Rain by Gordon Lightfoot, and of course I forgot to mute my phone, which has not rung all day long until now, and just missed a call from my magpie friends who ought to know that I'm doing a concert at the moment, but what do you know? So a little more coffee. Let me make sure I muted that. I think I just looked at it. We shan't be bothered by that again. Poor little Charlie was whining back there, wasn't he? He's still on his chair, which is unusual at this time of day. So, and he's sighing, the poor little guy. I tried to make his little bath as unegregious as possible. Nice lukewarm water and just sponging it on. He didn't seem to mind. Of course, I wished he would have minded to the extent he would have said, well, I'm not going to roll in that shit again. But I don't think that's the way it works in Dogland. So I see Kate Mack is here, and I think I already said hi to Linda Worster, who has been writing a dog song which includes a reference to this behavior. Well, there you go. Robin Gray is here, and Kathy Marsick. And Donna Bergman. Nice to see all you folks. Kate Petrella, too, and Melissa Woodall Fleming, and Rich Fowler, and Betsy McIntyre. Boy, I missed a bunch of you, and Michael Miller from North Carolina. Well, hello to you all, and thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. Sometimes between my house falling apart and the dog rolling and shit and all that stuff, you can kind of get into a little bit of a funk. So it's nice to have friends who will join you for a little music. You know, once I lived the life of a millionaire. I was spending all my money and I didn't care. Taking my friends out for a mighty good time. I was buying bootleg liquor, champagne and wine, and then I began to fall so low. I didn't have no friends and I had no place to go. If I ever get my hands on $1 again, I'm gonna hang on to it till that eagle grins 'cause nobody knows you. When you're down and out, if in your pocket you haven't got a penny, then your friends, you haven't any. You just get yourself back on your feet again, and everyone becomes your long lost friend. It's mighty strange without a doubt how nobody knows you when you're down and out. Yeah, nobody knows you when you're down and out. If in your pockets you haven't got a penny, then your friends, you haven't any. Well, let you get back upon your feet again, and everyone becomes your long lost friend. It's mighty strange without a doubt how nobody knows you. You're down and out. I mean, when you're down and out. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. No more need be said. So, some announcements for today. The Invisibles, such as they may be, are Kitsari Kaku, Joel Biget, Mario Prue, and Judith Fox. I think that's it now. And there is, as always, a PayPal link right there, and a Venmo link if you would like to donate something to the Charlie the Dog. There he is again, folks, for your perusal. Looking so innocent. The Charlie the Dog Education and Veterinary Fund. I'm trying to make an appointment with a new veterinarian since he has now 3 strikes against him. We've tried 3 different sedative cocktails with my normal vet, and none of them have worked. So I'm going to, I think, a vet that he must have seen when he was at Last Chance Ranch, because they recommended her. But I can't get an appointment till the end of the month, so he'll just have to be vetless until then, and we'll just hope that she can figure out how to put him under and give him his injections. So PayPal Invisible. Tomorrow morning at 10:30, Cozy Sheridan and Charlie Koch are going to be doing their concert, and you don't want to miss that if you can avoid it, because it's always something that'll cheer you up and brighten your day. And I'll be back on Wednesday at 3, and on Wednesday I will try to have it together to tell you what's happening for the rest of the week. Yeah, and Michael Miller says dog shampoo fund. I just use dish soap. I don't have any dog shampoo. Usually you don't have to wash cattle dogs or kelpies. You just take them out in the rain. That's how you're supposed to clean them. So that is all of the announcements. That was quick, wasn't it? And next up is the instrumental for today, and this is one I might have done it here once or twice before. It's kind of interesting. I'll talk a little bit about kind of the chord progression of it afterwards, but it's basically just a blues, but it's a very special, particular blues written by Thelonious Monk and called Blue Monk. Blue Monk by Thelonious Monk, and you have that's all E chord, da 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 da, A chord, 4 chord, 1 chord, 5 chord, 1. That's all very simple. A, E, B7, that's the 5 chord, E chord. And then you can go to the C sharp 7th, and then you go back to the B, because that's part of the melody, that B note. And then what happens is it quits being a blues and starts being a jazz when you start putting all these chord substitutions. So instead of playing going, you play play more sophisticated versions of those chords. So a C sharp 7 becomes maybe a C sharp 7 add 9. The F sharp 7 becomes an F sharp 7 flat 5. The B7 could be a 9. So what used to be suddenly becomes it takes on new little personality traits. So anyhow, that's Blue Monk, and it's a really fun tune to play, because it's kind of doesn't move all that fast. It's simple in structure, but it has a theme that you can embellish and kind of enlarge upon. And just a great old tune. And Monk certainly was one of the great composers of the 20th century, great jazz composers. So I have one more for you today. I thought I would do a Steve Mann tune. I think Charlotte might still be here. And Charlotte wrote a wonderful article about Steve in which she quotes many erudite people, including myself, including the less erudite me. And I've linked that on my page and also on the Dennison's page. And one of the things she stresses in that article is that Steve was one of the first people to start to, on the fingerstyle guitar, start to combine blues and jazz and take the influences of people like Ray Charles and Mose Allison and put them into what was previously kind of the territory of, Son House and Mississippi John Hurt. So, and she's dead right about that. Hey, Peter Zerbelis is here. Hi, Peter. Good to see you. And let me see if I'm missing anybody else here. If I am, I apologize. I think I said hi to most of you. And this is one of Steve's. It's a cover of a Blind Lemon Jefferson tune, and Blind Lemon Jefferson's version was a very straightforward blues, and Steve's, as you shall hear, is a little more than that. I'm getting tired of sleeping in that low-down, lonesome prison cell. I would not be in this condition if it had not have been for a girl named Nell. Well, I walk the floor. I just can't, I just can't eat a bite. Well, she used to be my rider, but she just would not treat me right. Well, I look into the mirror, all I see is the blues staring out into space. This cocaine and reefer, it just will not touch my weary case. And I asked that jail keeper, I said, Governor, please take a few days off of my time. He said, you're lucky, long-timer, that you did not get that cold 99. Yes, I asked that jail keeper, said, Governor, please take a few days off of my time. He said, you're lucky, long-timer, you did not get that lifetime. Steve Mann's arrangement of Blind Lemon Jefferson's Prison Cell Blues. And that's the story for today. Charlie is still downed out, flopped out on the chair there. So bless his little heart. And I will hope to see you guys on Wednesday. I thank you again for joining me. I won't dwell on it, but you guys know I care. We'll be happy. Be healthy. And be brave. And be kind. And calm. I think I meant calm. Be kind, 'cause it's a snap. And if you get cranky, take a nap. Have a great couple days, and I will hope to see you on Wednesday. Charlie and I, he's right back there, send our best. Bye-bye.